We've been in line about 10 minutes. There's actually not that many people here today, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes people have like a premonition or whatever.
Maybe they come like an hour early and just peek through the windows and see what.
I think that is what.
See if it's worth getting in line for.
They're actually letting us in on time too. It's only 10:02.
Only 2 minutes late.
Only 2 minutes late, which is pretty much on time.
Look at some Blu-rays. Dolphin Tale 2. I can't really tell if this bin is worth digging in or not. I'll go fast and see if I can't find anything. Oh, we got a Starbucks. No lid on that though. Oh, we got that's a unicorn, like an adjustable bookend. Let's see if the other one's in here. Yeah, I'm not really finding anything in this bin. I think it's time to move on. I did get the one bookend though. I guess somebody could use it. It's 1980 Metzel or something.
Got a gigantic bag here. Oh, full of books. Completely random stuff. It's kind of cute. The books are only 10 cents here if you get like 10 for $1. We'll throw it in for now, see if we can get 10 more. Basically, you either get 1 for $1 or 10 for $1. It's kind of a cool spice bottle, collector's tin. These are all like tote bags. Josh has been making Support Your Friends tote bags. I'm definitely gonna grab those.
This is a solid walnut cutting board. It's actually in pretty good shape. Little Vera lunchbox. Let's make sure it's not super gross on the inside. Oh, not that bad. Over here we got a brand new with tags Lily Bloom bag from TJ Maxx. We just sold one of these yesterday on Whatnot for like, I don't know, like $35 or so. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's awesome. A leather backpack. At least, pretty sure it's leather. I don't see a brand though. I get it for now. Don't really have a lot of time to go through everything in detail. You just kind of got to grab and go, and then once you're finished, kind of look at everything at the end to see what you want to keep and what you need to throw back.
See a little DeWalt case here. That's pretty cool. Throw that in for now. We got all sorts of toy tools here. I guess one could call them toys as well. Got some plushies. These are actually kind of cool. Older vintage looking ones. There's some of these in for now. I can look at them later. I've got like a whole bin to myself right now and I don't want to mess it up.
It's heavy in here. Oh, this is one of those, I think it's like a grinder or something, like a coffee grinder. Maybe. Doesn't seem very high quality though. Oh, that's one of those, it's like a Black & Decker Space Maker coffee maker. The Black & Decker Space Maker stuff usually is pretty good. The can opener specifically. Black & Decker Space Maker coffee maker. Is there a model? There's one listed for $60. It's 207 listed and 183 sold. That's pretty good. This one definitely looks like the older one though. Yeah, there's this one that sold for $50. Another one that sold for $40. It's pretty heavy. It would probably cost about $10 and I don't even know if it works. And we don't really sell on eBay that much anymore. So I'm gonna pass, but definitely something to look out.
I got company now, you guys. That's cute, Sanrio. Oh, that's pretty. Stained glass. Ooh, nice bag.
Yeah, it's almost like new condition.
What is this? MZ Wallace. It's really interesting. I'm gonna look it up. It's got some stains. If it's not worth anything, I'm gonna put it back. But definitely worth the pickup, at least for now.
I just found all these gift cards. Make sure I get all of them. iTunes, Visa. There's another one. G-card for Maverick. Do you think there's any money on them?
It's hard to tell. I don't know.
Why would somebody keep them if there wasn't, you know?
Exactly.
If I use a gift card, I throw it away immediately. Kohl's, Lowe's,
Worth a shot.
Blockbuster. I'm gonna get them. Fingers crossed that there's hundreds of dollars on there. I'm actually very excited to to check those gift cards. We found a, not really a gift card, we found a coupon one time in here in a wallet for a free Chick-fil-A sandwich that expired in like 2011 or something. But Chick-fil-A is pretty awesome. So we took it there and I was like, hey, this is expired. Can I still use it? And they said, yeah. So I got a free chicken sandwich from the Goodwill bins.
Little Mickey bag here. Goofy. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Buckle Down Disney collab. That's pretty cool. What's this? Oh, how cool is that? That is awesome. Needs a little bit of cleaning. Look at that shine on that.
I got this American Eagle bag. I think it's supposed to be like a crossbody. Hopefully there's a strap inside. It's not. It's still got its tags on it though. Man, I'm really, really sorry about that bin sound. That is the loudest bin I've ever heard in my life. I think I'll still get this. Original retail price is 25 bucks. Got another brass thing in here. I don't know if it's a bookend or what. It says Thomas Jefferson Cipher, copyright 1987. I don't think we've ever found a brass item that we have not been able to sell. People just love to collect brass. Maybe it'll go out of style eventually, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Got a couple Squishmallows over here. It's been tough with Squishmallows lately because they just really don't sell for a ton of money unless they are like very unique or like, you know, some character like a Disney character or Pokemon or something like that. So we usually pass on them. This one's kind of cute. I just don't know what it is, like a cookie or something. This one, it's a Christmas tree, which is sort of unique. It does look to be in pretty good shape, so I might get that one. But I think for every 10 Squishmallows we find at the Goodwill bins nowadays, we only really get maybe one of them. Obviously, if it was like it was back in the day where we can get, you know, a whole trash bag full of them for $1, we'd get every single one we could find. But when you got to pay, you know, $2 or $3 for each of them, it just doesn't make sense to get them most of the time.
Somebody took all the books out of the Harry Potter. Sad. Let's see if I can find anything else so I can get that one book for like 10 cents. I've heard of this book back here. Yeah, we'll pick up these. Now we have 3. A lot of people in here just look for books. So we have a lot of booksellers that'll get just like loads and loads of them, which makes sense here. You can get them for 10 cents. I'm trying to look for like big atlas type books. We have actually sold quite a few atlases in our booth. Not for a lot of money, $6 to $8, something like that. But again, like I said, profit margins if you're buying them for 10 cents. Like this. I feel like this would work really well in our booth. 200 years. Okay, number 4. That one's cool. The Way Nature Works. Take a chance. Sorry, I say take a chance quite a lot.
Haley said she was getting some books today. Do you know how many you got?
I think I have 4 or 5.
Because they're 10 for $1.
Yeah, I've got like some for the booth. Like
That's
I think
cool.
that's cool for the booth. This one for the booth, like an older like war book.
Yeah.
And then
10 cents a piece, you can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
I found this Lilo and Stitch book. It includes a storybook, 10 figurines, and a playmat. And I just want to make sure everything is in here. And it is. You got the playmat right here, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing 1 figure, but I still think that's worth it, especially if they count it as a book, which they should. It's a book. 10 cents for that. Harry Otter.
thank you.
Thanks, Dan. That's pretty cool. Harry Otter. Georgia Aquarium. I found this hanging jewelry organizer. It's not quite my color, but if you're a whatnot seller that does like jewelry sales, this is great to organize your stuff as you sell it. Like you can number each of these, like get a Sharpie and write on there with like 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a listing, random jewelry item 1 through 40 or whatever. It's actually double-sided, so you can store stuff on either side. And then as you sell jewelry item number 1, you put it in that slot. Jewelry item number 2 goes in that slot. At the end of the show, you just pull from each slot that everybody bought from. It's got a couple bigger slots at the bottom. You could put like, you know, bigger, bulkier pieces. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna get it, but just thought I'd mention that if there are any whatnot sellers watching over here. This scarf is really pretty. I don't see a tag, but it feels nice. I'm gonna get it. I haven't found a ton of stuff today, but it's better than last time. Last time we came, I literally only found the Santa Claus blow mold and nothing else. Oh, this looks like a nice pot. Can't tell what brand that is, and I think it might be missing the lid, unfortunately. I was hoping it'd be like a Magnolite or something.
I don't know the worth on this, but we're talking about 10-cent books here. So I was just saying everything Disney sells, and I feel like this would be worth it. It's from 71 actually. Again, I'm not looking it up anything. I feel like just because of the price we're paying, most of it's just gonna be worth it. Even if they're for a couple dollars in our booth. Okay, these are hilarious. Are these like corn holders, but they're pigs? I'm definitely putting that in my bag.
We got some Pokemon glasses right here. They are kind of scuffed up on the front, and they're also like sticky. You know how like plastic feels sticky after it starts disintegrating? Do you want those? There you go. Not gonna get those, but I am gonna get this Starbucks tumbler. It's got the lid and the straw. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Original retail price was $23. Starbucks tumblers are kind of like Squishmallows. We used to get every single one we saw because they did really well, and now they've just kind of tapered off a good bit unless they're super unique or whatever. We did do really well on that Starbucks Stanley tumbler we found in one of our last trips to the bin. That one sold for like 45 bucks or so. I suspect this one will go for $10 if we're lucky. Oh, this is that artwork from that guy. He makes, I keep seeing Instagram ads for him. It's this guy that makes artwork based off Bible stories. I can't tell exactly what this Bible story is, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Haley will know what I'm talking about. Do you recognize this? Isn't that the guy that he makes the simple artwork based off Bible stories?
I don't know what you're talking about at all, but I like it.
I might be wrong, because I also don't really know what Bible story this could be depicting.
Yeah.
There's like somebody over there and somebody shouting, somebody
like
walking.
Jericho or something, but Jericho would have a lot more people walk around.
Prodigal son.
Oh.
I don't
Son
get it.
comes off from a distance. Is this the father coming after the son?
Maybe the father's like running or whatever.
Check out my favorite find of the day.
Pig corn cob holders?
Yes. Who doesn't need that? Someone just gave me this. This is a pretty little jewelry box. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, it's Brighton. Like music, charms bring joy to our lives, touching our hearts, and reflecting our unique emotion, style, and creativity. I'm gonna grab this for now. Oh, is this Marc Jacobs? Is this real? It's very dirty, and it feels high quality. Yeah, definitely grabbing that. That's awesome. Vera Bradley on the floor. It needs some cleaning, but it's not as dirty as some I've actually found here before.
Got this Radio Shack thing. Duophone, voice activated two-way record. Oh, the lid's kind of popped off. Some of these vintage Radio Shack things can be good. I'm not gonna mess with this one, but we sold we found it at a estate sale recently. It was like a vintage noise machine. Like it was a little thing that's like Radio Shack, a little cube, and it just had buttons on the top that made like video game sounds from the 80s. And that did pretty well. I think eBay comps were like 25, 30 bucks, and it sold for like $25 on whatnot. And we paid, I think, $3 for it. So back here in the books, I think I just found a pretty cool old map. United States Department of the Interior Geological Survey for Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Let's gently unfold this. Oh yeah. That is cool. Chattahoochee. Way down yonder on Chattahoochee. I think that's what that one's from. What is it worth? I don't know, but I think it's neat, and I'm going to get it.
I'm not going to get this because this is a little heavy for what this is, but it's pretty cool. It's a box of Hershey's recipes, and the cards are still in here. Not all of them, too, so it's not complete. Fudge fondue. Ooh, that looks good. Future Haley, screenshot that for later. Okay, our friend Miss Jane over there just gave me these. Look how cute these are. These are from Cracker Barrel. Hand wash only, salt and pepper shakers. Adorable. Put these nice and neat in here so they don't break. There's a lot of handmade, hand-painted paintings in here today. It just reminds me that Josh used to do stuff like this.
Haley,
Yes.
Do you recognize this?
Yes, it's an air purifier. We have one.
That's
we have
the same
one.
So it's used, right? A little
Yeah.
bit of the scuffing, whatever. But the reason I bought this air purifier was because I saw a TikTok or Instagram reel where people were buying this and not realizing that the filter inside is wrapped in plastic. And I was like, I wonder if they just donated this because they thought it didn't work.
It's got the plastic on it.
You take the bottom off and the filter, brand new.
Wow.
They just started filtering air, and they're like, this thing doesn't filter air at all. And that's because they never opened the plastic. This is like $100 on Amazon. I'm going to get it for personal use. And it's not that heavy. It probably only costs, I don't know, maybe $8 or $10 or so. It's so funny though how so many people don't read the instructions. They just open it up, plug it in, and turn it on, and then it never filters air because the filter isn't open. Got a Kavu back here that somebody threw back. I don't know why. I mean, there's maybe a little bit of sun fading to the solid black bag, but that's not a huge deal. As long as the zippers work, we're definitely gonna get that. Kavus always do well for us. They're just like a really good versatile bag. You can like easily wear it on your back, and then like it's super simple to flip it around and get something out of it, and then flip it back around to put it on your back. Arguably the most ergonomically correct bag on the market.
Okay, Josh is looking up my bag for me, MZ Wallace.
I mean, 130. There's one that's kind of similar. It's got the pocket, $60.
Really?
140.
That's actually much more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I was going to put it back, but it feels very high quality.
It feels high quality minus this. It almost feels like this has like that like very thin.
Yeah, the handle doesn't feel great.
Yeah, I think this is a really good bag. And in another situation, I probably would get it. However, as you can see, there's a ton of standing in this thing. And I don't think the front pocket closes. And I think that is sealing the deal for me. Like, I don't know how that's supposed to attach, but it's just not attaching whatsoever. So with that being said, I'm gonna put it back. But I would look out for that brand, MZ Wallace. It seems to be pretty decent comps on eBay. All right, I'm gonna go back to the back of the store and organize my stuff. I got some breakable stuff today, so I gotta be careful. Also might put some of these plush back that I got in the beginning. I was just kind of panicking. Okay, so we are going through everything, making sure we have nothing broken or too messed up or anything. And then we're gonna go check out. Does that have an $18 price tag on it?
$8.
$8. I thought that it said 18. That's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think this is our final stack of books. So 6 books for $1. So we will go up there, check out, and let you know the total.
So as we were heading up to the register, and I'd already taken my camera off because the store manager is in there today, and she does not like being on camera. But we got this pair of shoes right here. We're just kind of sitting up at the front. Some other flea market sellers were there. I'm like, you guys want these? And they had put them back. Pretty cool. They're like Asics with like some suede in the toe.
Yeah, that must look like velvet.
Yeah, I think they're men's 12 or women's 12, something
Yeah.
like that. But all the stuff we got today was a grand total of $59.59. So not too bad.
Thank you for calling Lowe's Gift Card and Merchandise Credit Customer Services. To obtain your card balance, have your account number available and press 4. Please enter your card number. The last 4 digits of the card number you entered are 4314. If this is correct, press 1. If not, press. Thank you for calling Lowe's Gift Card and Merchandise Credit Customer Services. Goodbye.
What do you mean goodbye?
You need to start filming this.
I was filming it. What do you mean?
Sorry, I'm having some trouble. Thank you for calling American Express. Goodbye.
I think all the gift cards are just,
They're just too old. Yeah, I think they're all from 2012. I've had some from 2012.
I didn't even think about looking at the dates.
I think that's
we should have
why-
assumed they were old because the Blockbuster gift card was in there.
Oh, I knew they were old with the Blockbuster thing. I guess that's why it's just like struggling, and it just tells you sorry, hanging up now, goodbye.
Yeah, sorry,
Like,
we
it
don't
just
know what
doesn't
gift card
understand.
numbers were 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh well. So unfortunately, we checked every single one of these gift cards, and they all either came back with a $0 balance or like an error message saying that no information could be found. I don't think any of these are worth doing anything with. The Blockbuster one's kind of cool. I mean, it's Blockbuster; they don't exist anymore. Like maybe somebody would want to, we may get $2 or $3 for this as like a collector's item on a Whatnot show, but I don't think any of these would sell for anything at all. Very low risk to take. We probably paid 50 cents for all these at the bins. I was hoping to get like at least one with $2 or something from Red Robin or something, so we could say we found an unused gift card at the bins. But unfortunately, it looks like all of these have either been used or just expired due to being so old. Haley was like, they're not that old. It's just 2012. I'm like, Haley, that's like 13 years ago. That's crazy. It definitely wasn't our best trip to the Goodwill bins ever, but I think we found a lot of decent stuff, especially for only spending $59. We really have only been going to the bins like once a week now. We used to go 2 or 3 days a week when we lived closer. So I think, for the amount of time we spend going and attempting to find things at the bins, I think our luck is still pretty good. I would like to go more in the future, though. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. And thank you again for watching. You're the best. We will catch you on the next one.